Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're digging into something pretty interesting, a new take on screening for cardiovascular disease.
Yeah, it's quite novel.
And for you, if you want to, really get the essence of complex topics quickly, maybe find those aha moments without getting buried in jargon, well, this is for you. We've looked at a research article focusing on responsible CVD screening using blockchain and this thing called explainable AI.
And some related pieces too, right, about AI chatbot.
Exactly. We've got stuff on Plurai's intelligent framework and Verisk's platform, just to see how this fits into the bigger picture of AI development.
Okay.
So our mission basically is to pull out the really important bits of this approach and figure out what impact it could actually have quickly, efficiently.
Right. And what really jumps out, I think, is putting together blockchain. Everyone talks about it for secure data with AI that actually, well, explains itself. Applying that to heart health, that feels potentially significant, more trustworthy maybe.
Okay, yeah, let's unpack that. So the core innovation is what? An AI chatbot for CVD screening.
Essentially, yes, but it's how it does it.
Right. So it uses blockchain, you said, to keep the health data really secure, like properly locked down.
Exactly. Think of blockchain as almost like a super secure digital ledger for your medical info. It's decentralized, encrypted, really tough to mess with.
Which is a big deal compared to some, older ways of storing health data, right?
Oh, absolutely. Traditional systems can have vulnerabilities. Blockchain offers a pretty robust defense layer here. And when you're talking about sensitive cardiovascular data, that security is paramount.
Makes sense. Okay, so that's the security piece. Then there's the explainable AI part. What does that actually mean in this context?
Well, instead of the AI just giving you a risk score, like a number out of the blue, this kind of system is built to show its work. It tells you why it reached that conclusion.
Ah, okay, so it's like, imagine a doctor just saying you have condition X versus explaining why they think that based on symptoms A, B, and C.
Precisely. You'd trust the explanation more, wouldn't you?
Definitely.
And that's the goal here, building user trust. If you can see roughly why the AI flagged something, maybe it points to specific inputs like blood pressure or cholesterol levels in a certain combination, you're probably more likely to, take it seriously.
And maybe act on it. Makes sense. It gets past that sort of black box problem people worry about with AI.
Exactly. It's a step towards transparency.
Okay. And you mentioned this isn't happening totally in a vacuum. We see similar moves elsewhere.
Yeah, there's a broader trend, like Plurai's intelligent framework you mentioned.
Right, the open source one.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all about rigorously testing and evaluating these complex conversational AI systems, making sure they're reliable, that their outputs make sense. It's about holding AI accountable in a way.
Which ties back to the explainability thing, needing to know the why.
It does. It reflects that same need for understanding and reliability, just maybe in a slightly different context.
And what about Verisk? That was more customer service AI, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. They're using conversational AI to improve customer interactions. But again, it shows this wider industry push towards AI that can have, meaningful and hopefully more transparent conversations. It's not just about raw processing power anymore.
Okay, so pulling it all together, this CVD screening approach uses blockchain for security, explainable AI for trust.
Sure.
What's the big takeaway for you?
I think the main point is this move towards more responsible AI implementation, especially in critical fields like healthcare.
Responsible meaning?
Meaning it's not just about the tech being clever, but also about ensuring data security, building user trust through transparency, making it user-centric. This specific CVD screening idea seems to prioritize keeping your data safe and making sure you can understand the results.
Right. It's technology serving the user, not just technology for its own sake.
Well put.
Okay, so let me quickly recap for everyone. We've got this innovative CVD screening idea using blockchain security features to guard your health data, combined with an AI chatbot that doesn't just give answers but explains how it got them. The goal, more security, more transparency, and hopefully more trust.
And that leads to a really interesting thought to leave you with.
Okay.
Consider this model. Secure data plus transparent AI. Where else could this apply? Think about other areas, maybe even outside healthcare, where processes feel, kind of opaque right now. Could this kind of open AI-driven approach bring more clarity and trust there too? Something to ponder.